Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So I spent most of today catching up on Jersey Shore because that is a show I would like to do recaps on as well. So in this episode, it was jam-packed with developments from Mike turning himself in to serve his 8-month prison sentence for his tax crimes, to Dina having her first baby, CJ. We seen Nicole announce her third pregnancy. We seen JWoww finally open up about her divorce, and that was mainly because of Roger and him going on Instagram Live. Jenny really wanted to keep that under wraps. She kind of wanted to deal with her personal problems outside of the public eye, but Roger started going on Instagram Live, making these videos about how Jenn had him arrested. So she ended up having to speak about it on Jersey Shore. So we did see that this episode. We also seen, not surprising, but we actually seen another explosive argument between Ronnie and his baby mama, Jenn Harley. So it looks like on New Year's Eve, the two went out to a Las Vegas strip club and Jenn and Ronnie had an altercation. Ronnie actually tried to leave, but when he tried to leave, she tried to attack him. Now, one of his friends had to grab her to keep her from attacking him. So instead of being able to attack him, she just reached over to a table that had an ashtray. And you guys, those ashtrays in clubs, the clubs that I used to go to, they are those thick, heavy ashtrays. So she grabbed one of those ashtrays and she threw it at Ronnie, nailing him in the nose, busting his lip, bloodying him up. Jersey Shore was they actually got a clip of Ronnie walking out of the nightclub, and you can see he's like holding his face. There was media coverage of this altercation. The cast, they spoke out on the show. I'm going to read you guys a few of the things that the castmates said on this week's episode regarding Ron and Jen's fight. So Vinny said this guy needs help. He's going off the deep end. His New Year's resolution should be ending all toxic things in his life. Pauly D said this girl knows how to press his buttons. And for the first time, Ronnie actually seemed to be confronting his issues head on. He decided to take a break from reality, to remove himself from the toxic situation and go visit his dad. And I'm going to read a few of the things that Ronnie said as well. The last altercation that I got into with Jenn, I got hit in the face with an ashtray. Things are just getting so bad that I don't know what to do. I decided to go home and see my dad to take a break from the situation that I'm in. Because when you argue with somebody and you mix it with alcohol and you mix it with my bad reaction, it's just not good for it's just not good for my daughter to be around. So the two share a 15-month-old baby girl named Ariana Sky. He continued to say, I'm just tired of the chaos in my life. I'm turning to my dad because he's somebody that has been through what I've been through, or he's been through worse situations that I've been through, and he turned himself around. He continues saying that him and his dad are basically like the same person, that his dad had rough 20s, rough 30s. He wasn't in the best place. Ron said that he's seen a lot of things with his dad that he wished he would have never seen, and that really makes him reflect on his actions with Jenn concerning their daughter Ariana. He says that he does not want Ariana to be 2 or 3 years old and he's picking her up and he has a black eye, or that he's doing something stupid just to go tit for tat with Jenn, and his daughter's just sitting there watching the situation and absorbing what's going on between her parents. So when he got to visit his dad actually voiced his concern. His dad basically told him that he's scared that he will either end up in jail or end up dead. Ronnie confessed that he's ashamed of how bad things have gotten. He said, I'm embarrassed of things that I've done, who I've become. I'm not someone that I ever thought I would be. I think that I can catch myself, and I think that I have control over myself, and I'm not going to react or do something stupid or say something stupid that I regret, and it just doesn't work. I don't have the answers anymore. And his dad said something that I really think may have resonated with Ron, and this is what he said. He said, you know, you've got to take care of yourself before you can be a father or anything, even a good friend. What good are you to her if you ain't got your stuff together? So work on you, and you can be a great power of example for your daughter. So I think that's something that probably really, spoke to Ron, hearing his dad say that. It seems like Ron knows that he cannot continue living the life that he's living. So he did seek help. Ron made a call to a wellness retreat. He sought help from a retreat called Headwaters Holistic Treatment Center in West Palm Beach, Florida. He called them and he let them know that he wanted to get there as soon as possible to seek treatment. It says that he was seeking treatment for alcohol abuse and depression. Now, Jenn actually posted on Instagram a while back that Ron was on drugs. I think she said that he was a cokehead maybe, or that he was doing coke. I myself, obviously, I don't know if that's the case, but if that is the case, I do hope that Ron has dealt with that as well. We have seen such craziness from these two. We thought that Ron and Sam was bad. Ron and Sam had nothing on Ron and Jenn, because Sam was the type that she didn't, attack. She didn't hit. She wasn't going to run Ron over. But Jenn and Ronnie takes the cake. Like, they take it to a whole different level, because it is domestic violence, and involved in that, Jenn has been arrested for domestic violence. She has done a lot of things that I've never even heard of women doing, running him over with the car, hitting him in the face with an ashtray and breaking his teeth. The time she jumped on him in Sea Caucus, I mean, the $20,000 that she extorted him for. She basically told him, if you do not put $20,000 in my account, I'll have nothing to do with you, basically. From what I understand, he done that. He did leave the Wellness Retreat Center in about a month, and that was like back in February. We do know that Jersey Shore, they are filming right now. So there will be another season of the show. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen. I'm curious to see as how Ron is doing, since he did go to the wellness retreat. I can only hope that he's been rehabilitated like Mike was. I mean, Mike left Jersey Shore. He was bad off for a while, and then he went and got help, and he come back completely rehabilitated, a different person. So I can only hope that that's what happens with Ron. It's been said that he does have a drug addiction, so I hope that he is able to kick that. I feel like he does want to be a good dad. I feel like he really tried to do the right thing by Jenn, by moving her in and taking the responsibility of being a dad, because not all men do that, not all women do it. Some people get their girlfriend pregnant and they hightail it. Some women get pregnant and after the baby's born they hightail it. So I feel like Ron is trying to be a good dad. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen in the next episodes that we get to see, and the next season that we get to see. Also, what did you guys think about Uncle Nino at Mike's wedding? When my Uncle Nino sat down at the wedding and starts talking to Jenn, and he's like, I've been watching TMZ. I could have died watching Uncle Nino call her out for hitting on Ron. Like, somebody needs to call her out. You can't beat up on your man. Like, you're putting your daughter in this position. I mean, it's both their faults, like, remove yourself from the situation. It does not need to go there. You have a baby girl at the house. Don't put it on social media that you're fighting. Don't let everyone know. I feel like it's their own fault, but I feel like Jenn, as a female, she's definitely taking it too far. But Uncle Nino called her out. He said, like, you're beating up on him. And she replied, fake news. It's fake news. Honey, it is not fake news when his teeth is broke. It is not fake news when he's all beat up going down the side of his body because you drug him down the street with a vehicle. Not fake news. And Uncle Nino, he said, fake news, my balls. He was not buying her little fake news. He said, fake news, my balls. So I was like, it's about time somebody said something to her about what she's doing, But she didn't like it. She got up from the table, and when she got up from the table, she basically acted like she couldn't understand half of what he said, which some of it you couldn't understand, but most of it you could, and this good stuff you could understand what he was saying. But she got up and she told Dina, like, don't let him near my baby. So she doesn't like Uncle Nino. She probably got mad at Ron about that as well, but they both put it out on social media, so it's their own fault. But I do hope that we see a change in the upcoming episodes, the upcoming season. What do you guys think about everything? What do you guys think about Uncle Nino calling her out? What do you guys think about Mike and Lauren's wedding? What do you guys think about Ronnie going off to rehab and getting treatment? Do you think he's going to change? Do you guys think that he was suffering from a drug addiction? I mean, it's been said. Honestly, I hope not. I don't hope that for him, but I do hope that he's gotten, you know, help. Let me know your thoughts. Drop them in the comment section, you guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Give me a thumbs up. And tune in with me on Monday nights at 9 p.m. Central Time. I'm live every Monday night at 9 p.m. Central Time, mostly to watch Teen Mom, but this Monday it will just be chit-chat, catching up with all the viewers. So make sure you hop on, you guys. Until next time, I will see you later. Goodbye, everyone.